We all know prior to August 1st of last year, this was an offense that could in fact lead not only to ultimately a felony status, but also incarceration. Thankfully, that is no longer the case, but unfortunately there are a substantial number of folks out there who are still dealing with the decades and decades of implications of having found themselves on the other side of this situation. And so what 774 seeks to do is to provide them with relief in a way that is immediate and that also seeks to relieve the financial burden as well as the time burden that would be placed upon them.
One of the biggest burdens for folks who would be eligible for expungements are the costs. And so by allowing people to get an expungement freely and immediately without having to pay that $550.
You know, the irony of this is you have money to buy marijuana, but you don't have money to expunge it.
I mean, I think there's, $550 that's a prohibitive expense, and I don't know, I'm not out buying marijuana on the street, but I'm going to guess it's not $550.
Well, I'm assuming it's not $550 a day, but I mean, you take if somebody is doing this weekly, monthly, annually, I think we're probably saying we're gonna free up your money so you can buy more marijuana, even though it's still illegal. We like to say, oh, it's legal, it's only $100 fine, but we're gonna make sure you have extra dollars in your pocket. If you can afford to buy the dope, I think you ought to be able to afford to buy the expungement. That's just my position on it.
I want to be real clear that if I rush off home to go to my son's baseball game today and I get a ticket, it's going to be more expensive to go watch him play baseball than it is for someone to sit in the park and smoke marijuana around my kids. So I didn't support that last year, and I certainly won't support this year. But thank you for trying.
Well, your speeding could kill somebody on the way to your son's baseball game. Sitting in that park smoking that marijuana probably wouldn't do that.
Well, if you're in a park smoking marijuana, I think that's in
That's
a
a
school
violation of
zone,
being
and
in a
that's a
park.
felony, so don't do that there.